Hi, I'm Subhashni and I'm here to talk about CareerGraph from Pexitics. What is CareerGraph, you might ask? This is a decision support system for career enablement, career guidance for streams of study and job roles where a particular person would do extremely well is what we want to support and the type of outputs that we will give. We are completely made in India and we're very proud of it. Before we go further, let's just review one similar success story. This success story has been in the space of diagnostics. Today, have you noticed that in the 5 years, last 5 years especially, we have seen a huge increase in the use of diagnostics for medical prescriptions by the doctors? 70% of the medical decisions are today made on the basis of blood pressure, um, sugar, and any other type of diagnostics. This has led to the improvement in healthcare in India. And this has been possible because of tech upgrade. But the tech upgrade has not made diagnostics more expensive. In fact, it has made it more affordable and accessible by a vast majority. This is the type of success story we want to build with CareerGraph. Now you might ask, why do we need CareerGraph? And here I will ask you, do you believe in an unbiased measurement framework which gives real time decisions and includes new age careers? If yes, then take a look at how the demographic story in India is moving. The proportion of elementary school going children is showing a significant decline. In fact, from 2021 onwards, this number has been going down. But all the people who have gone through, all the children who have gone through a primary education in the last decade are now moving towards a higher education. So the cohort of focus is this time frame between 2020 to 2040 and a bit more. In this time, we will have a huge population of the youth. And if we are able to harness this energy, we will have what is called a demographic dividend. But what are some of the things which could be problems in this journey? One of it is the fact that whenever you look at employability, India has very negative comments coming in, right? I'm sure these are not new comments. Indians will lack the skills to get jobs, says UNICEF. When you go to the Skill India, web page, there also you find that all the time it talks about the preference of the candidate. Do you think a 16 to 22-year-old can decide on what type of courses he or she can pursue or would like to pursue, keeping in mind just their interests? I think not. Often, these people are very influenced by what's happening around them and they change their minds very easily. So, what they really need is a guide, a guiding force which will help them choose the right training and tell them why. Because there is a peer benchmarking available and that these are your natural strengths. Hence, go ahead, take this type of training and also help in the placement of these people. Because when you train as per your preference and your capability, the chance is that you will come out as a consummate professional and will be able to get absorbed by the corporates for different roles. Here I'm talking only non farm jobs. There is one more movement that's happening in India, the I quit movement. So if you look at LinkedIn, where only graduates and postgraduates make their accounts, you will find that a vast portion of them, 82%, say they want to quit in the next 1 year. Why is this so? 53% say because it's of poor work life balance or greater career ambitions, both of which are outcomes if there is a mismatch in preference and capability. Here too, we hope to be able to help the students decide on the right area, the right stream of study, and then be able to guide them to the right roles and right industries when they reach the final year of study. The mantra that I'm trying to tell you is preference and capability have to be looked at, and the students need to be guided, or the youth have to be guided in the right direction. So, if you look at the students' reality, there are some positives that the government has done, including adopting the regional language plus English concept. However, in 2011 and 2015, the ratio of graduates in India was only around some 8.5 to 9%. This has doubled and will triple. A misinvestment in higher education is very costly for the whole family. New age careers are not known by the majority of parents, institutions, and counselors. Try to find out if in tier 2, tier 3 cities you can get a very logical methodology to understand any of the new age careers, including AI, ML, analytics, and data science. The internet penetration and usage of smartphones and apps is common in the youth across the country, including villages, which is a great strength. Now, when we look at the employer's reality, this is what we find. Employability is a challenge while hiring from campus. Additional training is required to make freshers job ready. Concentration of jobs match the concentration of higher education institutions. Yes, they are concentrated in states like Karnataka, Maharashtra, and the NCR region. If the youth reaches the right institution, they get the right jobs. Mismatch in jobs is very costly for the company, which gets below par resources, as well as for the youth who end up in jobs that cause stress and unhappiness. I've already mentioned this and I will repeat: 40% plus youth change their first job in 1 year for preference and capability mismatch. This is a list of state-wise joblessness in June 2022. Thus, again, to answer, why do we need CareerGraph? We need a long-term, consistent process to find and guide the youth on their careers, which should be open to being taken or followed in any regional language and on the mobile. CareerGraph is available for youth who are 16 years plus. Yes, not below that, because behavior does not stabilize till you are 16. At that point, the career graph will guide them to the right streams of study. Once they are in the stream of study, it will guide them to the right career roles and the right industries. It is also going to be available for employers so that they can choose the right people to hire without any locational constraints. Again, just do remember, the highest demographic dividend that we can have is going to be available for India only till about 2040s, not after that. So, does CareerGraph not have any competition? And the answer here is no, that's not how it is. There are career counseling companies which do take assessments and guide students. However, their whole concept is mostly based on preference and mentorship, and they do not take responsibility for placements. Conversely, you have the placement companies, placement tests like AMCAT and SHL. They only look at capabilities. They do not take any much interest in guiding the youth to the right careers. But when you look at CareerGraph, we are here to guide the youth also, as well as ensure that the last mile of connecting them to the right employers and right jobs is also taken into account. We are available in all local languages and also available to guide the youth in vocational skills. Thus, to answer again, why do we need CareerGraph? We need something which is easy, real-time, accurate, relies on data and technology driven. That all this is what you can do with CareerGraph. You can put the link into any button on your app or your web page. Just click there and the test will start. You can also send the test through WhatsApp. These tests are 86% plus accurate, real-time reports with peer benchmarks. And these employability benchmarks get refreshed when even one person takes the test. Thus, these are real-time machine learning benchmarks. Mobile and computer, laptop, you choose your device, you can take the test. Input it into any website, app, send it on WhatsApp. We do provide training to mentors so that they can interpret the report correctly and guide the youth. And this is also customizable, making it easy for employers to use. Let's empower India's talent journey with preference and capability and language inclusion enabled by technology, smartphones, and data. Do you think this is a great mission statement? What we have done is we've taken the minimum viable product of CareerGraph and worked with three sets of organizations: two NGOs, two companies which have recruited using it from campus, and two universities to understand the feedback from all segments of people. So, who are we? I'm Subhashni, and my co founder is Ruben Ray. We have together created CareerGraph. And what we really want to do is to ensure that this becomes a tool to generate employability because, yes, we will need counselors for the youth. We are subject matter experts and we look forward to getting like minded people to help us in this journey by connecting us and working with us to take career guidance of the Indian youth to the next step. I do hope you will reach us for a discussion if this is in your area of interest. We look forward to collaborating. Thank you.